On May 9th, ScreenGeek broke the exclusive scoop that Warner were considering replacing Ezra Miller with Dylan O'Brien for the upcoming Flash movie. You know, in light of Ezra's ever-mounting legal issues, as well as even more recent accusations. But just a couple of hours later, a journalist from Variety tweeted that Warner are not considering replacing Ezra. And that tweet got picked up everywhere. CPR, for instance, got a story out there based on that tweet pretty early, while Variety, a day later, interestingly, still haven't done a full write-up. So, does that mean Ezra is safe and Warner never considered replacing him in the first place? Or is this a corporate denial aimed at killing a troublesome story before it got any traction? We shall see, for in this editorial, I will begin by going through the article referenced and the timeline of events from which some inferences can be made. And finally, I'll reiterate what we've heard from our own sources. The original May 9th exclusive from ScreenGeek reads, "As the controversies surrounding actor Ezra Miller continue to add up, many fans are anxious to know what will happen with his character, the Flash. He's a staple of the DCEU, and it was expected that he'd be appearing in many more films in the coming years. But knowing the allegations against Ezra Miller, not to mention several arrests, everyone knows that many other actors have been cancelled for far less. With that in mind, we've learned that Warner Brothers is considering their options when it comes to replacing Ezra Miller. It's unclear how many actors have topped Warner's list to replace Ezra Miller as the Flash. However, one such name that a source close to the situation has informed us about is Dylan O'Brien. The 30-year-old actor is known for roles in both television and film, including the MTV series Teen Wolf. He also played the lead character in Love and Monsters. Of course, fans have their own picks for who could be the next Flash. One popular choice is actor Grant Gustin. He's an easy choice because he already played a version of the Flash for the CW's Arrowverse. Having said that, it would potentially also be difficult to transition Grant Gustin from the Arrowverse to the DCEU, though it isn't like those respective continuities haven't already crossed over. In any case, it might be best to go with someone new like Dylan O'Brien for replacing Ezra Miller, although it still remains a mystery how such a change will fit into the DCEU's narrative. With Warner Brothers Discovery eager to have an overhaul of the property, however, there could be any number of changes that would allow it to work. As such, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with Ezra Miller and what Warner Discovery's ultimate decision on the matter is. This article started making the rounds big time, and it was picked up numerous places, but all traction disappeared the moment the denial came. Just hours after ScreenGeek published their exclusive, the denial came. Not by way of a write-up in Variety, but by way of a tweet from one of their journalists, which read, "I'm told that Warner is not considering replacing Ezra Miller on The Flash. Miller was arrested twice in Hawaii this year, once for disorderly conduct and harassment, and again for second-degree assault." This tweet linked to an earlier Variety story, as they did not yet have a write-up on this story. A follow-up tweet read, "It is also worth noting that The Flash finished shooting months ago, and Ezra Miller plays multiple versions of Barry Allen. Replacing them would effectively mean reshooting the entire film." So, does that mean that ScreenGeek made it all up, or that their source lied to them for some nefarious reason? Well, not necessarily. Being a good studio mouthpiece, Variety are the conveyors of the official studio narrative, and in order for them to do so, some exchange of information happened behind the studio and Variety. Here is how I would speculate that communication went down.
Variety, Adam B. Berry speaking. What's up, Doc?
Oh, hey, Adam. This is Sad's Loft's office over at Warner Discovery. Listen, I don't have time for pleasantries right now. As you know, we're considering our options with this Ezra Miller situation, and some publications just outed one of the guys we're talking to as a possible replacement. Fucking everybody wants a comment! Ezra's agent's blowing up my phone, and now this other kid's agent wants more money! We need to kill this story right now!
Yeah. So you're saying it's all bullshit, eh, Doc? Standard denial?
Yes, that's it! That's what I'm saying! How quickly can you get the story out?
Yeah, I don't know, Doc. Kind of caught up with another story right now. How about noon tomorrow?
No, that won't do! I need this killed now! Can't you just, insta-tweet it or whatever those kids do?
I don't know, Doc. We kind of do exclusive full stories and stuff.
Fine, I'll give you the exclusive when we actually do shit can the little shit. Till now, just kill the story.
All right, tweeting now, Doc.
That, of course, is just speculation of what might have gone down, but it is informed speculation based on what we have heard. To reiterate what we have heard from both Mikey Sutton's Geekosity magazine, our friends over at Small Screen, as well as from our own sources. The part of the Variety issued denial that is 100% correct is that firing Ezra Miller outright and reshooting all of his scenes with another actor is not on the table. As stated by Variety, or rather as confirmed by Variety, because I do believe Mikey Sutton of Geekosity was the first to claim that, Ezra Miller is playing 3 different versions of his character, and at least one of them is in nearly every scene, so reshooting all of his scenes would, for all intents and purposes, mean reshooting a $200 million movie, and that is not happening under any circumstance. Speaking of Mikey Sutton, he also writes that The Flash is a year away yet, and they're hoping Ezra's recent issues won't be so fresh in people's minds by then. However, our sources have opined to us that after this movie is out, the new regime is not too keen on using Ezra again for anything. The Flash movie allegedly ends on a cliffhanger, so chances are he will be replaced for part 2. To this end, our own sources have also opined that the search for the next Flash has begun, albeit very quietly and on the down low. ScreenGeek may be onto something yet. Time will tell, of course. If the movie does turn out to be a smash hit, maybe all will be forgiven, but right now they are, allegedly, actively keeping all doors open. We'll keep you up to date as we learn more. To make sure you don't miss an update, please smash the like on this video, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and indicate you want notifications on all videos. For now, let us know your thoughts on all of this in the comments.